Jim Davidson and Nigel Farage demand apology from King Charles over class remarks. In the heart of London, a storm was brewing. It all began with an offhand comment made by King Charles during a recent charity gala, a remark that was meant to be light-hearted but quickly spiraled into a full-blown controversy. The words, carelessly uttered, described the challenges of the common man, and instantly ignited a firestorm of criticism from various quarters. Among the loudest voices were two figures known for their provocative opinions and unabashedly bold statements, comedian Jim Davidson and political maverick Nigel Farage. As news of the King's comments spread through social media like wildfire, Davidson took to his platform, expressing outrage. How dare he mock the very people he's supposed to represent? He exclaimed, his voice dripping with indignation. Davidson's followers erupted in support, rallying behind the sentiment that the monarchy should remain connected to the realities of everyday life. Meanwhile, Farage chimed in, his usual charisma and wit sharpened by the opportunity to challenge a royal figure. This is not just a slip of the tongue, it's a reflection of how out of touch the monarchy has become, he declared in a fiery speech at a public rally, his words resonating with a populace eager for change. The stakes were rising, and the demand for an apology echoed through the halls of social media, reverberating with every retweet and share. In the days that followed, Buckingham Palace remained eerily silent. Speculation grew about the internal discussions taking place behind closed doors. Was the king preparing a response? Would he acknowledge the uproar? As the media buzzed, reporters camped outside the palace gates, eager for any hint of a statement. Tension mounted when an unnamed source within the palace hinted that the king was deeply concerned about the implications of his words. This revelation sent shockwaves through the public. Would he issue an apology, or would he double down on his remarks? The plot thickened when a royal insider revealed that King Charles was contemplating a public address to address the matter head-on. As the day of the anticipated address approached, the atmosphere was electric. Fans of Davidson and Farage were poised with bated breath, ready to hear the royal response. News outlets speculated wildly, each trying to outdo the other with predictions. Would the king acknowledge his misstep and offer a heartfelt apology, or would he dismiss the criticisms as mere noise from the political fringe? In the midst of this turmoil, Davidson and Farage were not content to sit idly by. They ramped up their campaign, organizing a high-profile event dubbed The People's Voice, which promised to give the commoners a platform to express their feelings toward the monarchy. Flyers plastered across social media platforms urged the public to attend, raising questions about whether this could turn into a larger movement against the royal family's perceived elitism. Finally, the night arrived. Millions tuned in as the king took to the airwaves, the weight of expectation heavy on his shoulders. Dressed in a somber suit, his face was a mask of resolve. It has come to my attention that my recent comments have caused distress, he began, his voice steady yet filled with an undercurrent of tension. I wish to express my sincere regret if my words were misconstrued. Gasps echoed through living rooms across the nation. But before he could finish, a sudden interruption occurred. A loud crash and a murmur from the audience broke the solemnity of the moment. Was this a protest? The camera panned to reveal a group of demonstrators holding banners that read, "No more royal mockery." The scene turned chaotic, and viewers were left wondering, how would the king respond to this unprecedented disruption? As the broadcast concluded, social media erupted with reactions. Some praised the king for his humility, while others deemed him weak for apologizing. Davidson and Farage wasted no time in critiquing the address, claiming it fell short of genuine accountability. This isn't just about words, it's about actions. Farage asserted in a follow-up interview, igniting a new wave of debate. What would be the next steps for the monarchy? How would King Charles navigate the growing calls for reform? With every twist and turn, the drama surrounding the royal family deepened, leaving viewers on edge, eager for the next chapter in this unfolding saga. As night fell, whispers of a potential royal summit began to circulate, where the king would meet with Davidson and Farage to discuss their grievances. Would this lead to reconciliation, or would it spark an even greater conflict? The audience was left with one burning question: what would happen next in this royal drama, and could it change the monarchy forever? In a world where tradition meets modernity, the saga of Jim Davidson, Nigel Farage, and King Charles is far from over. Don't miss the next episode, where we delve deeper into the implications of this unprecedented clash and explore what it means for the future of the British monarchy.